Hey guys, this is Steve with the Scroll Saw Workshop. I've been working on this online application for a few months now, and I've kind of got it close to ready to be used, so I wanted to share it with you. What this is, it allows you to customize a Christmas ornament with your name. Now, I'll admit freely that this is a very basic ornamentation on this ornament, but you don't even have to cut the ornamentation. Even just the ornament with the name on it might be acceptable for some users. I want to show you how it works. Let me back up and reset this so it's back to normal. Okay, this is what it'll look like when you first open it up. It'll have a blank here in the space and a place up here for you to enter your name. I'm going to enter the name Steve and click on the Add to Ornament. You can see it places it inside the cutout. Now what I want to do is I want to make it long enough to where it's touching the bottom so we can cut it without it falling out. There, I've made it long enough where it's touching the bottom. I can change the width of the text. I can also move the text up and down like this. What I normally like to do is leave the text touching at the bottom and not touching at the top. That makes a lot less interior cuts you have to make. But if you want to, you can move this all the way up to the maximum height and move it up until it's touching both top and bottom. Then you can cut out with each of these interior cuts. Either way you want to do it, it works fine. Now here's the deal on this. Like I said, my goal is to have this ready for next holiday season to be able to use with my every year custom ornaments that I design, which are a lot more intricate. If you've seen them on my blog at this point, you know they're a lot different. This is just for if you don't have the resources to cut those more complicated patterns, then you might find this useful. I am requesting, and this is only a request, it's not mandatory, a 50-cent per ornament donation. If you like the ornament, if everything on this app works for you and you want to make a donation, it's kindly appreciated. So if you want to make that donation, you click this button right here. You have two options for getting the image onto your computer. One is download as a JPEG, and if you click on that button, it'll take a second. Then it'll process the JPEG download, and you can click on that download and open it up, and that's what the image will look like. If that's a problem for you because it downloads to your default download directory that's set in your browser, and some people may not know how to set that. So if you don't want to do that, you can just simply go over here to Print Ornament. It will bring up the ornament onto a page that allows you to print, and you can come over here, and if you want to change the size of the ornament, you can go down here and print using System Dialog. Then when the System Dialog comes up, you can select your printer, hit on Preferences, and go to More Options and Reduce Document Zoom to, and you can set your zoom percentage. Now this may look a little different depending on your printer setup, but it's generally how you do it. So just go to the section where you can control your printer properties and you can change the size of it. It normally prints out a little under about 4 inches wide, and I made it larger just simply because that's easier for some people to cut. It's still light enough to hang on a tree if you use 1/4 inch wood, but it's a slightly larger ornament than you would normally deal. So printing it at about 90% still makes it fairly easy to cut, and it will look a little more comparable to the other ornaments on your tree. So that's all there is to it. There is an instruction button here that tells you basically how to use it, but it's pretty vague. So that's why I wanted to put this video together. I'm Steve Good. Thanks for being here with me at the Scroll Saw Workshop, and we'll catch you next time.